Shalom, Shalom Israel. This is Brother Ishmael coming back with the next quick video. Alright, and before we start, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai. Yahweh being who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai being who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a mighty Shalom to the Akim and the Akwats, laboring and enduring in this truth. Alright. I want to give a mighty Shalom to the nation of Israel. Shalom, Shalom. So today, we're going to go through some precepts on when times get hard. Alright? So we'll start with the book of Psalms 50 and verse 15. Alright? The book of Psalms chapter 50 and verse 15, it says, "And call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me." So, in that day of trouble, in that day when we are at a lower state, or in that day when we low in spirit, or in that day when we're fighting off demons and temptations, right? And we're feeling like if we can't continue in the truth, right? In that day when it feeling like if all odds are against us, say, "And call upon me in the day of trouble, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me." So the Lord saying He would deliver us, and we should glorify Him. Right? So in that day of trouble, right, we gotta try our best to not do what we think is right, but do what the Lord say, and have the faith that He would come true. And these Numbers 23 and verse 19. This is the book of Numbers 23 and verse 19. "The Most High is not a man that He should lie, neither the Son of Man that He should repent." So the Lord is not a man that He should lie. So if He say that, He would protect us, right, in time of trouble. If He say, if we have faith, He will be there for us. Understand? He's not a man that He should lie, right? This is not man and woman in flesh that we're dealing with, right? It say, "The Most High is not a man that He should lie, neither the Son of Man that He should repent. Hath He said, and shall He not do it?" So we see instances that the Lord said things and He done it, and we still seeing it up to this day, right? It's called prophecy. Right, reading on, "Or had He spoken, and shall He not make it good?" Right, so it's telling you that the Lord would come true. So in that time of trouble, right, we have to keep that faith and try as much as we can to keep yourself up in the spirit through the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Right, but we have to fight back at these demons, right, and fight back at these temptations, and fight back at these trials, right? Because we all know that this wasn't going to be easy, right? So when it get hard, right, we're not supposed to give up, right? So we go to Psalms 91 and verse 3. This is the book of Psalms 91 and verse 3. It says, "Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence." Right? So He would deliver us. Right? He would deliver us from the enemy. Right? He would deliver us from these demons. Sometimes brothers and sisters are multiple demons on them, and they're trying to fight it off. Right? They feeling like if they're low in spirit, or all hell breaking loose in the house, right? Or all hell breaking loose in their life, right? And they're at a lower state, and times get hard, and then they starting to take matter into their own hands and not leave it up to the Lord, and not trust the Lord, right? So it says, "Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler." So the Lord will deliver us, right? Once we have the faith, you understand, and keep doing these laws, statutes, and commandments, and not go to our own will, right? It's the book of Hebrews 11 and verse 16. It's the book of Hebrews 11 and 16. It says, but now they desire. So like 11 and 6, my bad. It's the book of Hebrews 11 and 6. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe it that he is so. The next thing, we had to have faith, right? The next thing, when we brought to a lower stage, we must have faith that the Lord will build us back up. So it says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is so. He must believe that he would pull us out of this. He must believe that he would protect us, right? And that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So if we are brought to a lower state and we continue to seek the Lord and we continue to fight back, because I never see a person in a fight and they just stand up and taking blows to the face, right? Everybody would fight back in a fight, or they would act in some kind of defense, right? So therefore, when we feeling that we at a lower state or all hell breaking loose, right? When times get hard, we have to fight back and not just say, well, right, at a lower state and I don't know what to do, you understand? We have to put in the work, right? You have to keep the faith in the Lord as well. So it's a but without faith it is impossible to please him, right? So we must have that faith, right? It goes hand in hand. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, right? So we must have the faith, right? Go to Job chapter 2 and verse 10. Alright, it's the book of Job. I'll start at 9. It shows when all hell was breaking loose on Job. Alright, it's Job 2 and verse 9. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High and die. So his wife was telling him, you're going through all this and you're still holding your integrity. Right? Curse the Lord and die. Just curse him and die. Right? Verse 10. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh, and shall not we receive evil? So there's a balance in this thing, right? As we know in Proverbs 11 and 1, right? It tells us a false balance is abomination to the Lord. So there's a balance in this thing. So we can't just receive good and not receive some kind of evil, right? We can't just receive all blessings and not receive some kind of trials, right? Not receive some kind of, in other words, temptations to see if we really in this thing, right? Reading on. And all this did not Job sin with his lips. So there's a balance in this thing too. We can't just get blessings. We can't just be good all the time, right? It would have that time which part we get brought to a lower state, which part we had to fight off temptations, fight off demons, you understand? Get over a stumbling block, right? So it have good and evil, you understand? So we can't just receive all good. And if we keep the faith like how Job did, you understand? And Job had that faith in the Lord, you understand? And never sinned against the Lord, right? It say, and all this did not Job sin with his lips, right? So Job hold his integrity, right? You go to chapter 42. Job 42 and verse 10. Job 42 and verse 10. And Yahweh turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, Yahweh gave Job twice as much as he had before. So you see, Job hold his integrity, Job hold the faith, Job had patience, right? And the Lord built him back up. And we see that the Lord gave him twice as much as he had, because as I show, as we all did before, right? We read the book of Job. Therefore, everything was taken away from Job. So Job was at the lowest state, understand? And Job keep the patience, he had defeat, right? And we see that the Lord gave him back twice as much as he had. So therefore, we must keep the faith and know that we can't just get good alone in this thing, right? We know that this is a better sweet thing, right? We know that we're going to have to endure until the end, right? So we see here that if we endure, we would receive the reward. And Job endured, and he received the reward, right? Job get back twice as much as he had before, right? So when times get hard and we get brought to a lower state, we gotta try our best to do things to build us up back in spirit and not just sit around and take blows, right, from these demons, you understand? Go to Jeremiah 32 and verse 27. Right? It's the book of Jeremiah 32 and verse 27. Right? It says, behold, I am Yahweh, the God of Israel. Tzilake, behold, I am Yahweh, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? Alright. So we see here that there's nothing too hard for the Lord. So therefore, when we get brought to a lower state, or when we facing all trials and tribulations, you understand, nothing too hard for the Lord to deliver us. Right? So nothing is too hard for the Lord. Just like how he could turn a homeless man into a rich man, nothing is too hard for the Lord. Right? So therefore, when we get brought to a lower state, we gotta try and build ourselves up in spirit, understand? Fight off these demons. Right? Keep the patience, keep the faith, you understand? And as well, the Lord will build us back up in spirit, you understand? So, with that, Lord's will, Israel was edified on this quick video. Right? And remember to endure until the end. Shalom, Israel.